Hello again, I'm Dylan. Everybody loves a good story. Check out this event that's going to be taking place Thursday, December 14th at the Alan and Rula Rosie Pavilion National Arts Centre. It is the Adventurous Stories of French Canada, presented by Ottawa StoryTellers. With us right now, let's say hello to Capitaine Bonnefemme. I like it.
Hi.
I like the hat.
Thank you.
Very cool hat. How are you?
I'm very good, nervous, to be honest.
Don't be nervous. We're friends here. Storyteller with this amazing show that's going to be taking place. And Janet LeRoy as well. You're a storyteller. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Now that she's acknowledged nervousness, I don't have to.
Okay, good. I'm nervous too, okay? To be in the presence of these amazing storytellers. You guys are incredible. Can you tell us, Janet, about Ottawa StoryTellers? How long has this been around for?
Ottawa StoryTellers has been around for about 30 years, and presently we have 100 members.
100 members. Yeah. How do you become a member of Ottawa StoryTellers?
Well, I joined 5 years ago. Anybody can become a member. $20.
Yeah.
And some of our members are listeners, others are storytellers.
Okay.
So it's a very eclectic, warm group.
Okay. And then how often would you meet then, as a group?
It depends on how many events a person wants to participate in. But there are ongoing events throughout the month.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you tell us about this show? So now this is a celebration of French-Canadian culture. What is the show all about, happening on the 14th?
I'm telling two stories. One of them is a legend. The other one is a folk tale. And both of them connect me very deeply with the French culture and also with myself. And that's the beauty of bringing those two elements together.
Okay. So that's the basis of the whole evening then? Like it's the French culture? Or maybe Capitaine, how should I address you? Because you're very important and you're in your, you know.
Capitaine is okay. Yes,
you
absolutely.
like that? Tell us about yourself before we get into your role. How long have you been telling stories for?
I'm a new storyteller, I would say. A bit longer in English. Thursday will be my christening, I guess, that I can say in English.
Yeah.
And my background is I sail for Canadian Coast Guard. I worked 30 years with them, and 11 years of them were at sea.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
So the stories you'll be telling then, will they be Coast Guard related?
No, absolutely not. I'm writing the stories based on true facts, though. Like the 150th anniversary of Canada, I picked some moments here and there and married all of them in that great story, which is called Louis the Ice Surfer.
Okay. So sorry, how long have you been telling stories for? So
Me for about 2-3 years maximum.
So what made you decide to start telling stories?
Retirement.
Yeah.
And having time to enjoy life, I suppose, and share stories with other people.
Okay. All right. So Janet, as this is an evening that's based basically on French culture, so you're an Anglophone, you're English, but you've lived in Quebec most of your life.
I was born and raised in Quebec City. I have French ancestry, and this has given me an opportunity to connect not only with my ancestry, but also with my relationship with Quebec. I've come to better understand how much I know about the culture, having grown up as a minority within it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So a night like this then, do you find the stories difficult to listen to yourself because you're never sure if they're real or fake, or because I'm sure you also listen when Capitaine's about to tell her stories?
Oh yes, and we've been rehearsing together for a couple of months.
Oh, have you?
And yeah, it's been wonderful.
Okay. But some are fake, some are true. They're stories.
There's stories, like a legend is based on historical facts, but the momentum and the bringing together of those facts are up to the storyteller. And of course we use our imagination to fill in what history doesn't.
Okay, which is a lot of fun. Capitaine, can you tell us about the story? Are you telling one story?
I'm telling two as well.
Two stories, okay. So what are your stories about?
One is about a logger who was the ever best that never been before, and he's the dynamite specialist.
Yeah.
And to unfreeze all of the ice jams or log jams or ice and and log jams.
Yeah.
And that was the way to do it in the past.
Okay.
The other story is about Jean Dallaire, a painter who's from Hall in those years.
Yeah.
And I took some specific moments of his life, which are true, but I fill it with all kind of poetry, I would say.
Oh,
in between.
poet, is that another word for lies, Capitaine?
Maybe.
I fill it with poetry. I love that. I love that. I'm going to use that at home.
Merci.
I'm going to use that at home. I'm going to use it at home. Okay. And this is also the opening of the Speaking Out season for the Ottawa StoryTellers, which is exciting. So how long the season goes for a full year? How many shows is there in this series?
There's 7 altogether, so there's 1 a month until the month of June.
Okay, that's a lot of fun. And are you both excited? Have either one of you performed at the NAC before?
No.
This is wonderful.
Well, we have. We rehearsed there the other day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but not in front of a sold-out audience.
No,
Which could happen. Get your tickets right now. It's happening Thursday, December 14th. That's this Thursday. Stories of French Canada. Thank you very much for being here, Capitaine and Janet, and best of luck. More details, of course, ottawastorytellers.ca if you'd like to join up this great organization and if you want more information on the night that's happening this Thursday.